Welcome to this lesson on pure substances and mixtures. Today, we're going to explore one of the most fundamental concepts in chemistry, the difference between single substances and combinations. Understanding this distinction is essential for grasping how matter is organized and classified in the world around us. Let's start with the basics. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Everything you can touch, see, or feel is made of matter. The chair you're sitting on, the air you're breathing, even the water you drink. All matter can be classified into two main categories: pure substances and mixtures. This classification helps us understand the composition and behavior of different materials. A pure substance is made of only one type of particle, with uniform composition throughout. This means that no matter where you sample a pure substance, it will always have the same properties. Pure substances have three key characteristics. First, they have a fixed chemical composition that never changes. Second, their properties are consistent everywhere throughout the sample. Third, they cannot be separated into simpler substances by physical methods like filtering or evaporating. Pure substances are divided into two types: elements and compounds. Elements are the simplest form of pure substances. They cannot be broken down into simpler substances by any chemical means. Examples include gold, oxygen, and carbon. Compounds, on the other hand, are pure substances formed when two or more elements are chemically bonded together in a fixed ratio. Common examples include water, which is made of hydrogen and oxygen, salt, which is sodium and chlorine, and sugar. Now let's talk about mixtures. A mixture is formed when two or more substances are physically combined without any chemical bonding between them. Unlike pure substances, mixtures have several distinct characteristics. First, they have variable composition, meaning the proportions of components can differ. Second, each component retains its own individual properties within the mixture. Third, and most importantly, mixtures can be separated back into their original components using physical methods like filtration, evaporation, or magnetism. Mixtures are further classified into two types. The first type is homogeneous mixtures, also called solutions. In homogeneous mixtures, the components are evenly distributed throughout, creating a uniform composition. You cannot see individual particles or distinguish different components just by looking at them. The mixture appears as a single phase. Common examples include salt water, where salt is completely dissolved and distributed evenly; air, which is a uniform mixture of gases; and steel, which is a solid solution of iron and carbon. The second type is heterogeneous mixtures. In these mixtures, the components are not evenly distributed, resulting in a non-uniform composition. You can visually distinguish the different parts or phases of the mixture. The components remain physically separate and can often be seen as distinct particles or layers. Examples include sand and water, where sand particles settle at the bottom; salad, where you can clearly see individual vegetables; and oil and vinegar, which separate into distinct layers because they don't mix uniformly. Let's summarize the key differences between pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances have a fixed composition, while mixtures have variable composition. Pure substances contain only one type of particle, whereas mixtures contain multiple types of particles. Pure substances cannot be separated by physical methods, but mixtures can be easily separated physically. Finally, pure substances have uniform properties throughout, while mixtures have combined properties that depend on their components. Understanding these differences helps us classify and work with different types of matter in chemistry and everyday life.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.